Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Zhao Liying won the award and Lin Gengxin's eyes were red. There were all kinds of sweet moments at the Starlight Awards. This night was perfect for Zhao Liying's award. Lin Gengxin's tears in his eyes caused heated discussions. The two interacted subtly on the same stage, and their natural tacit understanding showed true feelings, without deliberate binding. It made people feel that the moment Zhao Liying won the award was rare in the entertainment industry. The whole Starlight Award seemed to be lit up by her. She stood in the center of the stage, applause continued, and the spotlight followed her. At this moment when everyone's eyes were focused, Lin Gengxin in the audience lowered his head, his eyes were red, as if he was touched by something. Lin Gengxin, who usually loves to joke and always shows humor, actually showed such sincere emotions. This scene is even more unforgettable than the award itself. Zhao Liying's award is a natural result. Her efforts have always been seen by others. From the early days of running a small role to the current representative of the powerful faction, she has come to where she is today step by step. And Lin Gengxin's expression seems to hide a lot of words. He did not deliberately hide it. The moisture in his eyes was so real, as if he was telling a certain time they had. This emotion cannot be summarized by simple congratulations. It is more like a complex feeling of pride and emotion. When Zhao Liying returned to her seat after receiving the award, Lin Gengxin couldn't help but look back at her. That look was captured by countless netizens. Some people began to tease him, "Is this regret?" Some people also interpreted it seriously, "This is emotion." Seeing that the old friend has become so dazzling, it is inevitable that the heart will be touched. If you say this is regret, it is too superficial, but if you say this is a mutual appreciation between old friends, it seems to be closer to the meaning behind that look. The scene of the two receiving the award on the same stage is a feast for the eyes of the audience. When Lin Gengxin walked beside Zhao Liying, his steps slowed down a bit, and his hands were rubbing back and forth beside his legs, as if he was thinking about whether to reach out and help Zhao Liying. This seemingly simple action was interpreted by netizens as an inner drama. If you help, you are afraid of being misunderstood. If you don't help, you seem not gentlemanly enough. This kind of awkward little thought is very much like the male protagonist in the TV series, dull and clumsy, but it makes people feel good. On stage, he seemed more reserved. He stood a little further away, as if he didn't dare to get close. At this time, Yu Shuxin said, "Brother, please move forward," and he finally moved his feet. Zhao Liying looked back at him with a hint of ambiguous smile in her eyes. At that moment, the whole stage became subtle. Some people also interpreted Zhao Liying's lip language, as if she was saying to him, "No need to hide, the more you hide, the more obvious it will be." If the tacit understanding between the two of them still remains in the filming time of With Fengxing, then the interaction on the stage undoubtedly makes people believe in the long-lost chemical reaction again. When leaving the stage, Lin Gengxin kindly lifted the hem of Zhao Liying's skirt, and this scene once again made fans scream. It was a natural action without thinking, without any trace of deliberateness. It seemed like a tacit understanding developed after years of getting along, and also like a kind of care from the heart. Later, someone found that the two used red and blue mobile phone cases, and this unintentional echo once again ignited the imagination of netizens. Many people laughed and said, "This is the natural CP color matching." But is all this really just as simple as eating sugar? Perhaps more of a feeling of friendship. Since her debut, Zhao Liying has always been a representative of a hard-working woman, while Lin Gengxin has always been a relaxed and humorous person. The two seem to have completely different personalities, but they have established a deep tacit understanding because of their many collaborations. This kind of relationship is not a business partner tied to marketing, nor is it a superficial friendship that is played on the spot, but a kind of human touch that transcends the role itself. This relationship also reminds people of some realities. The entertainment industry has always been a complicated place. Stars who seem to be close on the surface may not really have a connection in private. However, Zhao Liying and Lin Gengxin use such interactions to tell everyone, some feelings do not need to be publicized, but can make people feel sincere inadvertently. They do not frequently hype in public, nor do they use too many words to explain their relationship. On the contrary, it is this natural way of getting along that makes everyone feel that this friendship is more real and valuable. Perhaps it is because of their sense of distance that this screen CP is still exciting to this day. They neither got too close and consumed each other's mystery, nor did they become alienated because of the passage of time. On the contrary, this kind of close and distant relationship makes people feel particularly comfortable. This is not a forced bond, but a natural beauty. The interaction of this night reminded me why we always like to see P. What we are cramming is not the superficial sweetness, but the pure emotion that does not need to be said. Whether it is friendship or love, it represents a desire for a real relationship. In life, we always hope to have such a companionship. We don't need to prove anything all the time, but we can feel each other's support and understanding at critical moments. Zhao Liying and Lin Gengxin, their relationship may not be defined by simple labels. This is not a simple friend, nor a superficial partner, but a more complex and warmer emotion. In this noisy entertainment industry, their relationship is particularly precious. Compared with those hyped CPs full of gimmicks, this low-key and sincere interaction makes people believe that there are still real emotions in the entertainment industry. When the camera recorded every detail of this night, we seemed to see not only the two stars in the same frame, but also the most genuine warmth and mutual appreciation between people. Such emotions, no matter in which era, will make people feel precious and touching. So, have you ever had such a friend? Someone who can always accompany you at the critical moment even though you don't see them often? They may not be your closest partner, but they are an irreplaceable part of your life. Such a relationship, like that of Zhao Liying and Lin Gengxin, can move everyone without words. This Tencent Starlight Awards is a lively event in the entertainment industry. Celebrities dress themselves up beautifully just to show their best side at the party. No one expected that the original grand event would become a big drama of the emotional entanglement between Zhao Liying, Feng Xiaofeng and Lin Gengxin. This matter, the three people are in a mess, which immediately aroused everyone's curiosity. Zhao Liying was really dazzling at the party. The black tube top dress she wore when she appeared at the end was so beautiful, showing her figure perfectly, with a thin waist, beautiful collarbone, and super charming neck and shoulder lines. She has a neat short hair, looks beautiful and fashionable, full of style, and super strong aura. This year she is really popular. Even 5 major heavyweight media such as CCTV News Interview and China Film Report's annual Film Women's Power Report have reported on her. She is a famous figure in the entertainment industry. Lin Gengxin boldly pursues love, and Feng Xiaofeng is heartbroken. Suddenly, the fencing battle song in the Phoenix Walk was played, and Lin Gengxin's reaction was particularly eye-catching. At first, he was like a curious child, with his body slyly turned sideways and his eyes fixed on Zhao Liying. Then, he sat down sideways, staring closely, as if he didn't care about anyone else. Not long after, he probably couldn't bear it anymore, so he stood up suddenly and walked straight towards Zhao Liying. When he got in front of her, he squatted down, lowered his head gently, and chatted with Zhao Liying in a low voice with a gentle look as if he was protecting a baby. He carefully helped her lift the corner of her skirt, and then, regardless of others, he happily chatted with Zhao Liying. His face full of smiles and happiness was almost overflowing. Feng Xiaofeng, he originally thought that if he could appear with Zhao Liying, he might get some popularity and relive the old relationship. This reality really slapped him in the face. Lin Gengxin and Zhao Liying were so intimate, and his face suddenly fell. His expression was so uncomfortable, even more uncomfortable than taking a very bitter medicine. When he went on stage to receive the award, he was far worse than before. He only read a few words of thanks, and then hurriedly slipped away as if his butt was on fire. It seemed that he would not be able to hold on any longer. How should we view their emotional entanglement? This matter was discussed very lively on the internet. When it comes to Zhao Liying, everyone said that she has made a name for herself in the entertainment industry with her real ability. It is not easy to be so good at taking care of children. No wonder so many male stars have a good impression of her. These little actions of Lin Gengxin really make people feel super warm. Netizens all said that his interaction with Zhao Liying was super sweet. Although no one said anything unpleasant about Feng Xiaofeng on the surface, his embarrassed look made people know what everyone was thinking at a glance. Yes, who says it is not their own private affairs? We outsiders should not interfere. But they're public figures after all, and their every move is under everyone's eyes, so they are inevitably criticized by everyone. The editor has something to say. The emotional drama at the Starlight Awards made my heart beat fast. Zhao Liying is really amazing. In such a chaotic entertainment industry, she has achieved so many achievements by herself, and she is still so independent and strong. This is really what many of us should follow her. Lin Gengxin boldly expressed his heart, which made us feel the sweetness of love. Speaking of Feng Xiaofeng, he may regret it now, but those things in the past can no longer be turned back. This incident tells us that we must treat the people around us well in our relationship, and don't wait until they are gone before we regret it. Whether you are a big star or an ordinary person, feelings are super important in our lives, so we have to maintain them with our heart and manage them well.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.